Alright, we are back. I need to find out what is going to happen in this story. So let's get it on. I wanna blaze through this. Oh, we're here. There's something nostalgic about a summer's evening like this. The sounds of the waves, the cries of the cicadas. Cicadas. Yeah, cicadas. The sun sits close to the horizon, drawing out her shadows. I told you, you don't have to. But it's dangerous for you to be walking around alone at night. Going anywhere with you would be way more dangerous. Oh man, at least this girl knows. But she's still going with him. I stubbornly insisted on walking Karen home after work. She's right. In the 2 days I've spent here, it's become clear enough that there aren't really any dangers lurking on this tranquil island. I still feel a lingering uncertainty though. It must be because of what Sarah told me today. Apparently, the fire which destroyed Urashima Shrine 5 years ago was a case of arson. Oh. Maybe the island isn't as peaceful as it appears at first sight. The three families will come to symbolize all that is bad in the island's traditions. Is that right? In that case, Karen, who also belongs to one of the three families, may very well be in danger herself. Yeah. 3, 4, 5. I look over at Karen, who seems to be counting something out with her fingers. What are you doing? Planning out my future? Don't talk to me, it's distracting. Oh, really? In the middle of the walk? That sounds weird. Okay. You want that many kids? Oh man, she's not even reacting to it. Okay, she's so deep in concentration she can't hear me. Okay then, Daddy will have to give it his all. Yo, relax. This guy really cannot relax. Please. What? You're actually paying attention? Oh, my brains are gonna rot if I keep listening to you. Same here. And I'm the one playing you. Okay. Karen shakes her head a couple times and then starts counting with her fingers again. Now I have to start all over. What are you trying to calculate? My budget. I want to know how much I'll earn this summer. I'm getting 5,000 yen each day, so if I work till the end of August... She started yesterday, the 16th of August. There are another 16 days left until the end of the month, and 16 times 5,000 is... You have 80,000 yen. Oh, that sounds like a lot. Karen looks at me, her eyes as wide as saucers. Wow. Yeah, more than enough to feed 5 kids or so kids. No, I mean, did you work that out in your head? What? The amount we'll need to spend on diapers? Enough about that. Oh my god, this guy is shaking it. Oh my god. Hold up. For an idiot, you're pretty smart, ain't ya? What do you mean? It's elementary school math. It kinda is though. You sure you're not just bullshitting? Karen glances at me doubtfully and starts counting with her fingers again. That's weird. You're gonna count your fingers and you're dealing with like 3 digits of zeros. 30 minus 16 is 14. And 14 times 5,000 is... Oh my. You do 14 times 5 and then you add the 3 zeros. Wait, there's 31 days in August, you know. I'm confused at the objective of this game. My good Sir Rodney is just reading a story. And I'm pretty confused too. These fucking characters are so weird. Anyways, how'd you know that? How can you not know that? As if you only subtract the number of days left in the month, then you're not counting your first day's pay. I'm just gonna blaze through this. It's 31 minus 16 plus 1, 16 working days in total. Times 5,000. I ain't got enough fingers for this. No shit. Why the fuck are you counting in fingers? Or like you don't have enough brains for this. I'm illiterate. Don't worry, Rodney, you can listen to my voice. That's why this is a read along. Anyway, seriously, what a headache. If you add up 2 days pay, then 10,000 yen, right? And 16 divided by 2 is 8. So that gives you 80,000 yen. Oh my gosh, she's at a loss for words. Could it be that she's the real idiot here? Oh man. 80,000 yen means 8 little pictures of Professor Fukazawa. Who the fuck? I know that much. Apparently he's pictured on the 10,000 yen note because that was his yearly income. No way. He made 10 times as much as Noguchi Hideo, who's pictured on the 10,000 yen note, so he certainly merits the honor, I'd say. Now you're just talking out your ass. You may be bad at math, but perhaps you're not completely without hope. Oh my god. At least I'm not the kind of idiot who's good at math, but ain't got a lick of common sense. Oh, she got you there still. Yeah, that'd be the worst. Once an idiot, always an idiot. I was talking about you. You wanted to know who the coolest dude in the world was? Bro, stop! Stop! Never mind. Okay. Kind of shoulder slump. Her mood seems to have dropped as well. I hadn't meant to make fun of her lack of learning. Just 80,000, huh? Maybe I'll ask her if I can work mornings as well. Wait, there wouldn't be any work left for me if you did that. Not like you need the cash anyway, Leech. Well, I suppose not. She's right. I'm not doing this job for the money. It's just an excuse for me to stay on the island. Wait, didn't you say you had classes in the morning? That's none of your business. Of course not. But it must be hard combining your studies with work. I mean, you must have homework to do as well, right? Holy... Is it summer? You have classes in the morning. And you have homework. In summer. You're basically in school. What the heck? Oh my god. I can't even... Karen puts her hand to her face and lets out a strange groan. Don't tell me she forgot about it. Do you want me to help you with your homework? Oh. Is my man here about to score some points? Okay. Oh, she took the bait. But there's no such thing as a free lunch. My tutorials are 1,000 yen per hour. How about it? Oh my god, this guy's pushing it. Screw that. You're gonna charge me? Maybe that price is a bit steep. Alright, 10 yen per hour. What the hell? That's like 10 cents Canadian an hour. Okay. That's kinda creepy, so no. Oh my god, what the? Okay. It's so hard finding steady work these days. What the fuck is this guy talking about? I don't have a cent to spare. I only have 80,000 yen if I work through my entire summer vacation, remember? I can't work as much once the second semester starts, so who knows how much I'll have the time spring comes around. I thought this girl was trying to leave. What happens in spring? I graduate, of course. Oh, so she graduates, so she's finally gonna be a legal adult? So we don't have to start talking to this girl who's underage? Please. Alright, she was saving money to run away from home. And graduation would be a good opportunity to start building a new life. If I could, I'd just quit school right now, but Dad won't let me. I wonder how much money she needs to move out of her parents' house and actually strike out on her own. I can't begin to imagine, but it must be a very large sum indeed. Don't you have anyone else to rely on? What does your mom think? Karen hurriedly covers her mouth and corrects herself. Reflexively, I start thinking of ways to tease her about this, but her next words kill any such desire. My mama left the island. She left us when I was 12. Why does she have a smile on her face when she's... Saying it. Young enough for Karen to call her mommy still. I'll bet she was far more timid and obedient back then. Her memories of her mom are probably still stuck in that period. Do you intend to go and live with your mom? No way, I am not that naive. Besides, I don't know where she is. I ain't even got her number. We had numbers in 99. I don't know. It's kinda sad. Not really. It's not that different from your situation, is it? My mom, huh? He's right. I have no idea where my mom is either. I don't even know who she is. To be honest, I'm lucky that I don't have any memories of my family. I never got lonely or nostalgic when I think of the past. And I probably never will. Um, I'll probably never understand what it means to have family. Yeah, that is pretty sad. I don't have any blood relatives. My only consolation is that there's someone who will listen to my complaints. No way. I ain't sad. I ain't lonely. I can get by just fine on my own. Don't force yourself. If you need a shoulder to cry on, you can always rely on old Sun Senkai Setsuno. See, that would be a good thing to say if he wasn't acting like a fuckboy this entire time. You want me to make you cry? If you let me cry on your shoulder, I could go all night. Don't come any closer, you perv. Whoa. She's not wearing her maid costume now. Feel like having a cry all by myself tonight. As long as you get the idea. Don't they have laws against weapons like that here? That's what I'm saying. It's thanks to that police officer's leniency that I'm still here too. This is far enough. It'd be a real pain in the ass if my dad saw us together. Without my realizing it, we've arrived at Urashima Shrine. This is the midway point between the Ohara Mansion and the village. There are a lot more houses along the next stretch of road. Oh. Karen should be able to get home safely by herself from here. No wait, I might as well go and say hi to your dad. What? Yes, my sir, why do you want to do that? Well, obviously. I need to ask him for a pair of your panties. Go to hell. I hate reading that stuff like that, man. No way am I gonna come home with a suspicious guy everyone's talking about. The fact that we've been hanging out must be kept top secret from my dad, understood? Like Romeo and Juliet. How'd you get that idea? Like Jack and Rose from Titanic then? Oh wait, this is okay, now this is weird because the show or their time period is in 1999. I don't know when Titanic showed, but if it showed around that time, I don't know if they even watched it. Don't all of those characters die? Yes, sir. The idea is that any love transcending social class is destined to end. Wait. Sneeze. The idea is that any love transcending social class is destined to end in tragedy. If you're talking destiny, time travelers never get the girl, you know. Okay there, Miss Hotshot. Chill the fuck out. Well, that's no good. Anyways, not as if a guy like you could carry a story in the first place. Better to live out the rest of your meager life as a side character. I wish she was, man, I wish she was. That was a little below the belt. She's right though, my life here on this island is pretty boring. In movies and novels, the protagonist always tumbles from one event to the next, but nothing of interest has really happened to me. Oh my god. The victim of human trafficking turned out to be a runaway teen, and my assassin was just a shrine maiden with an overdeveloped sense of justice. Dude, I wouldn't take those situations lightly. If I turned my life into a movie and tried shopping around Hollywood, I doubt I'd get a foot in the door. Yep. I thought... Okay, never mind. They're going on a thing tomorrow on a date. Apparently. In that case, the world will just keep on turning regardless of what I do. Does my life have any meaning? Why was I born into this world? Oh my god. Yeah, see, and don't forget your promise. I'll be waiting here at noon tomorrow. Karen seems rather proud of herself, having argued me down earlier. She stalks up triumphantly. No way is my life without meaning. I promised that I'd treat Karen to some jelly tomorrow. I also plan on inviting Rene. I'm sure that the outing will serve as an opportunity to deepen our friendship. I'm pretty sure that is what the event is tomorrow. It's also a chance to repay Rene for saving me. If this were a movie, I'm sure it wouldn't make the cut, but to me, this is a precious moment in time. I can never bring myself to edit it out. Alright, I'll do my best tomorrow. I watch Karen recede into the distance until she disappears behind the hill and then turn back the way I'd come. Okay, bro. After having dinner with Kuan, the bedroom dinner separating us, my work for the day is finally done. Beyond my window, the evening sun is sinking into the sea. It's still a bit early for a walk. I let out a snicker when I realized that I was searching the beach for a familiar figure. It seems like I've come to adopt Rene's routine as my own. This really does make me look like a stalker, like she said. But this time I have a purpose. I'm going to invite her to come with us to the tea house. I'll go and have a bath first. I just scrubbed the bathroom, so it should be sparkly clean. I'm sure it'll feel great. Yikes, no. I think this is going to trigger an event here. Phew. My voice echoes through the bathroom again and again. Behold, the kind of bathroom that real money buys. And the steam makes it hard to see anything. But there seems to be some kind of Western style painting on the rear wall. The floor is marble, and while I can't really make out the ceiling, there appear to be a number of ceiling fans installed. And the bath uses natural spring water. Why is there ceiling fans in a bathroom? The hell? Maybe I'll have a swim, and it's big enough for it at least. Wait, I should wash myself first. Yesterday, Rena got mad at me for having jumped in the bath before even rinsing off my sweat. What the hell? Oh, I feel something strange on my back when I go to scrub it. So I turn around and take a look in the mirror. What the hell is that? There's a weird mark on my back, like a scar or a bruise. No, it's more like a burn. I'm fairly sure that wasn't there yesterday. Did I hurt myself after all when Karen kicked me down the stairs? Or maybe I just didn't notice it yesterday because I was so excited about the bath. Well, it doesn't hurt, so I suppose there's no reason to worry. Time to get in the tub. This is heaven. I leisurely stretch out my legs. My hot spring water laps against my shoulders. The warm bath relaxes my muscles, easing them of any tension. And the exhaustion that I built up slowly dissipates. Can you believe it? This bathroom is so big that it echoes like a swimming pool, and I have it all to myself. And then there's a still of getting to use it before the master of the house does. This is great. If only I had someone here to wash my back, it'd be pure bliss. And I'm pretty sure someone will. Next time Rini takes a bath, I'll wash her back as a way of showing my gratitude. And I can tell this guy is not joking. I'm sure Otahime did the same thing for Urashima Taro in the legend. Of course, I'll still cheat her, but somehow it doesn't feel like that's enough. Alright, I'll try a little visualization exercise to prepare myself. Oh my god. Please allow me to wash her back, Your Highness. What? I plan on using that rough towel to scrub my flawless, milky skin. But what else can I use? Why, your bare hands, of course. Oh my god. Please, do not. I'm just a lowly commoner. I can never lay a finger on someone as noble as you, princess. Then you're fired. I think I was doing pretty well until I got halfway through, and then I ended up being fired. Maybe washing her back is too much to hope for. How about her hair? I'm sure it'd feel nice having your hair washed by someone else. Does it itch anywhere, Your Highness? Stop! A little to the right. Yes, there. Your hair is gorgeous, princess. Oh my god. Flatter me all you want, I'm not gonna give you a thing. A little lower. I don't need any reward, it's enough to see you happy. Smooth talker, aren't you? Are you itching anywhere else? You're getting foam in my right ear. I beg your pardon. Anything else? You're fired. And no matter how I picture it, I always end up getting fired abruptly. It just won't work out. What do I have to do? What can I do? This is such a useless, thinking. Okay, whatever. Just making her happy is enough. My true purpose must surely be to help her, to save her, to protect her. Something along those lines, anyway. But the island seems perfectly peaceful right now. There are no mysterious forces trying to take over the world, no serial killers. And if there aren't any villains around, there's no need for heroes either. As long as the world isn't headed for destruction, any potential savior is nothing more than an ordinary Joe. I suppose it'd be better if nothing happened and peace prevailed, but... I turned to the source of the sound, the changing room. No. I knew this was gonna happen. Hold up. There's a dark shadow behind the frosted glass. Oh, shoot. Whoops, did I forget to flip the occupied sign? Sorry Renee, I'm in here. Oh no, it's not her. I'm expecting a wave of complaints, but there's no response. Renee. I pushed the changing room using one hand to cover myself with a towel. The shadow doesn't move. I hold my breath an inch closer, then suddenly, the person in the changing room pivots around and runs away at full speed. It can't be. There's only one thing that springs to mind. It's a burglar. He must be a dreadful creep to be scouring the change room like that. He probably doesn't know I'm working at the mansion now. But so when he noticed that the lights were on in the bathroom, he assumed that Rinna was in the bath. Wait a split second, I've grasped the situation. The next moment, I give chase. You're not getting away. Oh man, why is the camera like that? Shit, my bad. Let me fix it. Oh, why is the camera like that? Okay, wait. There it is. Okay. The thief dashes through the dark of the maze-like mansion. But this is my home turf. I have the advantage. The only issue is my stamina. I recovered a bit in hot spring, but I'm still not back to full strength. I can feel my bones creaking with every step. My heart's racing. However, I can't exactly call myself a hero or a savior if I let this guy get away. I, Sanzenkai Setsuna, was put here to do this. There's nowhere to run. Give it up. The man seems to realize he can't escape, having arrived at a dead end. He's quite simply stopped in his tracks. Raise your hand slowly and turn around. I draw quiet breaths between each word so he won't realize what kind of state I'm in. I'm almost at my limit. I'm not confident that I can hold him down if he tries to resist. You hear me? Slowly, okay? The man starts turning around just as he's been told. A chill runs down my spine when I see how he's dressed. Yikes! Though it's summer, he's covered head to toe in a black tracksuit. His hood pulled down over his I'm fucking drinking water, dude. His hood pulled down low over his eyes so I can't make out his face. The hood's decorated with two things that look like horns, which make him appear somewhat demonic. And he's firmly gripping something small and pink in his right hand. What the hell? Answer my questions. When I take a step forward to add weight to my words, the man sinks to the floor and cowers in the corner. Are you from the island? The man pauses before slowly shaking his head. Is it money you're after? Shakes his head again. Give me that thing you're holding in your right hand. He doesn't move. I'm serious. Give it to me. The man reluctantly tosses it over. I catch it one-handed and take a look. They are indeed a frilly pair of women's panties. I knew it. They'll serve as evidence. I just need to return them to their owner later. Kneel down on the floor with your hands on your head. I'll tie you up and take you to the police. This case is closed. It's like episode 3 catching the panty snatcher. Justice prevails. There's no place for evil in this world. Whoa, I'm so cool. A real hero. If you say so. Did you want me to catch you in the act or something? Don't talk nonsense. I'm not here to turn myself in. It's this guy you need to arrest. 15 minutes later, I'm being questioned at the police station. Here, this pair of panties are all the evidence you need. As long as this guy. I should have smelled up a cloth in my hand to the police officer, who seems totally unable to grasp the situation. Do you realize what you look like right now? I look down and check myself over. I'm stark naked, wearing only a pair of sandals, and I have a pair of women's panties in my hand. As a police officer, it's a little difficult for me to ignore somebody who's wandering around like that. I told you I was in the bath. You could have at least put some clothes on before coming over here. Didn't I give you some the other day? But what if the burglar ran away while I was getting dressed? The panty snatcher is sitting demurely on a small folding chair. I could believe that he was repenting his wrongdoing were it not for the fact that his gaze is blatantly trained on my crotch. What, have you never seen one of these before? Want a closer look? Oh my god! The panty snatcher vehemently shakes his head, though he continues staring at it with unsettling intensity. Maybe he was actually after my underwear instead of Rene's. I don't understand how the policeman can ignore such a patently suspicious character. Why am I the one being questioned? Anyway, here he is. The rest is up to you. Now, wait a minute. What? If you got anything to say, speak up. What? This is Kuon-san, isn't it? What? Oh my god. Ohara Kuon-san, Rene-chan's mother. Huh? The panty snatcher flails his arm wildly, making writing gestures in the air. No way, is this really? I hand him a notepad and pen from the desk. Tatsuna-san, you're such a meanie. It's really her. Rip. This is definitely Kuon-san's usual handwriting and tone. And then his panties are these. They're mine. Oh. I hastily passed them back there. So in short, Kunos are about to enter the bathroom, and not having noticed that I was in there already, and I got the wrong end of the stick. I'm not wearing any panties right now, by the way. Sheesh. Officer, arrest me, please. This guy. I'd very much like to, but what do you reckon, Kuon-san? I'll let him off the hook this time. If she's not pressing charges, then you're free to go. Just put some clothes on first here. You've already given me more than enough. I can't accept these two. You still have that CD? That'll do. You didn't have to stress the word single like that. Technically, it's a piece of lost property, so I'm supposed to keep it here for now. I doubt the original owner is going to come looking for it though. So as the finder, you do have the right to claim possession of it once 6 months have passed. 6 months? It'll be the middle of winter by then. I doubt I'll find any opportunities to walk around outside with nothing but a CD once it hits winter. I feel like there's a good chance that I won't even be on this island anymore. I see, I might as well. It'll make for a nice souvenir. The police officer takes a complicated looking form and begins filling it out. Your name? Sanzenkai Setsuno. That's not your real name, is it? Ugh. Alright, let's go with single. Oh my, wait a minute. Everyone around here calls you that. What the? And the title of the CD. I'm curious about that too, so I take a peek at it over the policeman's shoulders. It doesn't have a label, but there seems to be something scribbled on the disc in permanent marker. Oh, I think this might be important. The ink is faded though, so I can't tell what it says. Something prods me in the back, and when I turn around, Kuon is holding a notepad. I don't mind single size, guys. Oh. Wow. I don't care about that. Well, maybe a little, but 8 centimeters, man. I need to search this up. How much is 13 centimeters in inches? 13 cm in inches. 5 inches. Yeah. 8 cm in inches. 3 inches. Oh my god. That is small. I'm sorry, dude. Even mine is at least average. Kill me now. but that's only when erect. I feel like I've suddenly regained the will to live. Hurry up and put on some clothes already. What's wrong with this guy? Quan and I walk along the shore, taking in the salty sea air. There are no houses around here. The only light is that of the moon. This is a little awkward, to be honest. I ended up mistaking the head of the household for a panty snatcher and reporting her to the police. Well, I hadn't seen her before, so maybe it was a forgivable mistake. But still, I cast a sideways glance at Kuan. She's strolling along with her hands behind her back, looking up at the sky. Her gaze is focused on the glittering stars. I thought you'd be able to find a view like this in the city. It's like being blanketed in stardust. Hey, Kuan. Her mouth is partially covered by a hood, but I get the impression that she's smiling. For a moment, she looks like a young girl. If she's Rina's mother, though, she must be a lot older than me. Are you enjoying yourself? We to ask her age, so I try to ask for something more innocuous. It's too dark, I can't read it. My ear. Still can't see it. I love you, Setsuna-san. Will you marry me? No, you won't. What? She punches me in the upper arm. Just a little playful thumb, not enough to hurt. What? That's not what you roll. Oh, she spoke. Did you just... I said that's not what I wrote. She speaks. You can talk. I assumed you were... Tonight is special. Her voice is soft and delicate, like the mew of a small animal. Though it is my first time hearing her speak, her voice sounds very familiar. I feel like I've heard it somewhere before. Are you used to life on the island yet? Kuan's gaze remains fixed on the starry sky. Her pace is unhurried, like she's out for a leisurely walk. She's so similar to Rina. That must be why I find her voice so calming. Yeah, I'm getting there, I suppose. I still get lost sometimes, but I'm starting to learn my way around the island, and I'm getting to know the people. One girl is working her butt off to try and leave the island. Others decided to stay on and live at the shrine. And the third is holed up in a giant mansion, shut off from the world. As I learn more about the people here, I'll probably adjust to life on the island bit by bit. I'm not sure that I'm used to it yet. Having you here, I mean. I'm sorry for causing you so much trouble. That was a terrible mistake I made today. Don't worry about it. In fact, it was a nice opportunity to go outside for the first time in a long while. This hoodie is like, wow, like really like ears. Okay. Seems like she really is just the same as Rina. Are you disappointed in me? Of course not. It's okay, the islanders don't think well of me either. Huh? I abandoned my responsibilities as the head of the Ohara family, which has meant a complete collapse in the balance of power between the three families as well. Rena told me that the three families have a complicated history, and that the mayor in particular dislikes the Oharas. I don't know what kind of upset could have created this discord, but the consequences are clear. Is that reason why Rena doesn't go to school? I'm finding myself need to drink more water. If some stupid grudge from way back is preventing Rena from leading a normal school life, are you worried about her? Well, of course, I worry a lot. Is that why you're still living with the Setsuna-san? I unconsciously let out a small gasp. Not because of what Quan just said, but because I was about to answer in the affirmative. Though I've gotten used to life on the island, I still don't know anything about myself. All the same, I keep finding new things to do here. As if that was my destiny in the first place. Came from the future. Would you believe me if I said that? I hope he's wrong. No answer. I suppose that's a normal response. To be honest, I'm starting to doubt it myself. Maybe it's fine like this. Even if my memories don't return, I'll still be me. The important thing is what I choose to do while I'm here. In that case, maybe it doesn't matter where I came from. Yeah, that's probably right. It's pretty weird if you stop and think about it. Time flows like a river, past running to present. If someone were to disrupt the river's flow, they might cause a flood. Sadly, that's just how the world works. Oh my god. And no human power is going to change the workings of the world. Not necessarily. Kuan stops and turns to look at the ocean. Be quiet and listen closely. Strain my ears. I hear the cries of insects, the whispering of the wind, and the sound of the waves. The way the waves break on the shore and then retreat back out to sea. I think that's closer to how time flows. I don't understand that. Have you ever heard of the Urashima effect? Urashima. That's both the name of this island and the name of the folktale that Rina and Karen told me about. But by Kuan's telling, it carries another meaning. There's a theory which suggests that Rikijo wasn't at the bottom of the ocean, but rather on a faraway planet. What the hell? Yeah. Theory of relativity. Time flows by slower for an object, the faster it moves. Yes, time flows by slower. For example, people on a spaceship traveling very quickly would age more slowly than people here on Earth. Hence the idea that Urashimataro actually saved an alien who had become stranded on Earth and was invited back to their planet as a token of gratitude. But the spaceship they used traveled at a velocity close to the speed of light, so only a few days went by for Urashimataro, decades passed on Earth. Oh. The story of Urashimataro is no ordinary folk tale. It's a science fiction. One artificial light is floating on the horizon. It's the offshore platform which was created by people harnessing the power of science. But whether it counts as sci-fi is not, it's just a story in the end. And the idea of Ryugujo being at the bottom of the ocean sounds a lot more romantic to me. You're right. The part about aliens and sublight spacecraft is fiction, I'm sure. However, the theory of relativity is a matter of fact. It was confirmed in an experiment conducted in the US in US 1971. 4 atomic clocks are taken aboard an aircraft, which is then flown about at high velocity. Atomic clocks were almost the accurate clocks there are, but all of the ones which had been brought aboard the plane were running slightly behind. No way. Can hardly believe. Alright, I'm going to end it here. This has been a mouthful, but twas a good read. Probably gonna continue tomorrow. Peace out, peeps. I only basically played this game for like 30 minutes. That's all good.